Good evening and welcome in to the Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies awesome Divination Shakti Virtual Summit. It is tarot time, people. One of the oldest forms of divination, tarot, is very popularly known and practiced, especially with exploration of the self, to explore who you were, who you are, and are likely becoming. So, your past, your present, and your future. And the expert bringing this is someone who had an interest in and loves energy work and divination tools from a very young age. In fact, it was tarot that guided her to change from one stream to a completely different one altogether. And we will hear more on that from her in a bit. Be it giving guidance to stay put in a job, not to give up there, that resulted in a promotion, to teaching the art of tarot to students, close to 80% of whom are practicing it professionally, earning 20 to 25K. This expert has had a long, fulfilling journey with tarot till now, and she will keep continuing to have that. 100 uniquely designed tarot divinations is her USP. I can go on some more, but it is probably best that I stay quiet and we hear from our expert directly. Time, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome in the lady giving us a taste of the beautiful world of tarot. So please put your hands together for and join me in giving a warm Mystic Lotus welcome to Nehaa Shaah. Hi Neha, welcome.
Hello everyone. Hi Neelu.
It's so good to have you here, and with that lovely energetic smile of yours that you carry in with your work and your passion for tarot as well. And we're super excited to dive into this world with you. You actually gave a quiz to all of us in the morning, and we will come to that because right now I want to quiz you on a few things. So, of course, that's just a play on words. I did have a few questions to start off with. Tarot, as I mentioned here, is very popular. It's very, everybody knows the word tarot, but there are a lot of us who are just kind of venturing into this field, so to speak, of alternative healing or learning, practicing, whatever. So just as a reminder, as a refresher, if you could tell us what exactly is tarot and how in its divination as a divination tool does it impact us, our lives?
Okay. So tarot is basically a guidance tool. It helps you predict the outcome of future situation basis your current actions. Okay, so this itself says why you should take the guidance, because if you change the course of actions, the outcome will change. And what should be the right course of action is what it guides you for. What is it that will help you reach your goal, or what is it that will help you change the current situation that you are in? That is what it gives deeper insight about. Okay, because we as a person can see things, maybe seeing things differently. But cards will tell you things that we are not able to see through our eyes, or what we are not able to comprehend through directly. So that is the benefit of reading the cards, taking the guidance, and moving forward.
Nice. And so simply put, it is the action that you need to take today to have a change tomorrow. That is the guidance that the tarot cards do give you. Neha, your interest in the occult sciences began at a very young age. You actually learned tarot ages ago, I think in college, right? And probably at a time when this wasn't very popular, at least in this country, to take something on as a learning, maybe around that time. So did you face any ups and downs or challenges with it, especially, around friends, because, friends, we love them, but as friends, we can be very cruel to each other also sometimes. So friends and family, what was their reaction to you even deciding to learn this then as a young
So,
teenager?
okay. So I had seen in some English movie a lady witch sitting with some crystal ball and some cards and, pulling cards and saying future. And that just excited me a lot because I have always been interested in astrology as a, subject. So I was like, okay, what is this new thing where people are pulling out some picture cards and sharing future? So that's when I, went ahead and found out somebody who teaches tarot. And I'm talking about the era when Google was not there, internet was not so, prominently known. So searching for the tutor itself was a challenge. And when I came home and I told my mom, I want to pay for this, she's looking at me as if I have kind of gone crazy.
Right.
And then my father is like, okay, if she wants to learn something new, let her learn. Don't, block her learnings. And mommy is like, okay, as long as you don't fail in your college exams, you can do whatever you want. And that's how I ended up, learning tarot at a very early age. So I think it was close to 20 years plus back when I owned my first tarot deck. And yeah, I used to keep experimenting, playing with it. It started with it being fun, with simple things like, okay, whether I'm going to clear my exam or no, my paper is going to be simple or no, those kind of things. And from there, sometimes, college age, teenage love lives, uh,
Right.
people break up, people fall in love, people have crushes. So then some of my friends started coming to me saying, I like that guy. Does he like me too? The most commonly read question at that, early stage
Right.
of the career was that. And from there, slowly and gradually, I picked up, spent more time with tarot. I have learned it from various mentors only because I'm as a person not satisfied till such time I know the subject in depth.
Right.
So I kept experimenting, kept learning, kept reading, and yeah, so that was the initial journey.
Nice, nice. And while you're on that, I can make out there's something in mind. So I am just going to bring that question in. Journey has
I was
happened, friends, family, but impact on your life has been what?
Yeah, so I was not sure if I should, share this, but I think I'll share it with you all
Please.
because when I took that decision, my family was very unsure. I moved my career from IT to operations and operations to IT multiple times in my life. I'm a commerce graduate. Being in commerce, I took up IT as a field to learn and, became a trainer in NIT at that time. And my mom was like, okay, you are not an engineer. You don't know much of computers. What are you kind of, doing? You need to focus on what you have learned in college. And I'm like, no, I'm guided to do this. I'm going to kind of do this. And it helped me in a very, unique way because I had a commerce background. Not many engineers understand finance.
Right.
And having that background with computers as an add-on knowledge, it helped me, master processes very soon. So, having said that, in first 9 years of my career, I have received 8 promotions. So,
Amazing.
yeah, so
Amazing.
I realized that yeah, it wasn't a bad decision after all.
And just to remind everybody, Neha, you took this decision after get doing your own
Yes.
consultancy with the tarot
Yeah.
guidance, and clear example of this is where you are currently, and your future can change if you do
You take
this.
the yeah.
Right. If you take that action, whatever action that might be, in your case, switching to a different field altogether. Fantastic. And of course, you're senior in your industry here today, and people. So tarot and energy work in divination tools is not the only thing Neha does. She's still in her IT job. So she balances both. And that guidance also, that, did you ever ask your cards, Neha, will I be able to do both together? Did you ever ask?
Yeah, I actually did ask, and I asked that much before COVID.
Okay.
because a couple of my friends and some of my friends' references whom I have consulted, references just kept pouring in naturally. So they are like, "What are you doing? Your job is so hectic. You are like in office all day long, even on weekends. Why don't you just switch to this?"
Right.
And I pulled out cards, and it always told me to create a balance. And I think I did the right thing, because as a person, anything which becomes monotonous for me becomes boring for me. So when I keep juggling between IT and my, local practices, it keeps me motivated. It keeps me intrigued. It keeps me giving more to look forward to in the day.
Awesome. That's fantastic. And of course, between all that balancing, you've gone and created 100 uniquely designed spreads, which we'll
Yes.
come to also. We will also come to the quiz. Just before that, very quickly, Neha, 18 years you've been doing this, 18 plus years as a tarot card reader, somebody who guides, who helps, who teaches it also. Over time, have you developed a fondness for a certain card? Do you have a favorite card?
Yeah, I do have a favorite card.
Tell us about that. Or can you show us the card at least?
Okay, let me just pull out that card. If I can quickly pull that out. Okay. I think it's kind of lost somewhere. But any guesses by the audience here, which is my favorite card?
Yeah. And
While I
this could
am,
be, yeah, this
which
is
is my
not
card?
necessarily, oh, you found it. Great.
Yeah. So which is my favorite card? Any guesses from the audience?
I'm checking in. I am checking in. I know a few names in the tarot deck, so I think for me to even say something would be a little unfair, right? I saw somebody raise their hand. Please put it on the group, whatever. Okay, so Molly says the sun, and Shilpa says chariot, and Prashant says high priestess. That these, like, they think
Okay.
these are your favorite cards. This could be your favorite card, is what they're saying. Yeah,
So this is my favorite card, which is Magician.
nice.
Yeah.
Neha, do you want to put it on the table and Shilpa just spotlight
Yeah,
it so
I
that
think
we
I
can
can do
see?
that. I
Yes,
forgot I have another,
right.
place here at the side. So this is
Yes.
my favorite card, the Magician.
Can you turn it? For us, it's upside down right now.
Oh,
Oh, and that
okay.
is a question in tarot also, right? And we'll come to that as well. Okay,
Yeah.
there it is, the magician.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anybody wants to guess why I would be liking this card? What
I'm
is it that
going,
would be drawing me to this card? Do any of y'all have this as your favorite card, or something that stands out for you on this card?
I'm waiting for everybody else to respond, Neha, because magician, you don't need to know tarot, and magician is all about the magic. So I would just go in that direction. Something to do with the magic of something is maybe that's why. But okay, no mess. Some I can see people typing, but I haven't heard anything yet. So go ahead, Neha. Why magician?
Magician, because it allows you to create what you want to create.
All right.
Okay. And if you see the card very closely, you will see that it has all the elements of air, water in it. And that is what allows you to create things faster.
Nice. And people have written in while you were talking. Molly says feeling empowered. Chetna says it's all about knowledge and have the resources to do anything. Zenal says who has all the tricks. Tricks the right word though? Because you're not tricking or you're not trying to, there's no tricks involved, right?
It's not a trick. It's about creating something, manifesting something using various elements like fire, earth, water, or you know any other occult devices that you have on hand.
Right. And Sushma has written a very lovely thing. She says, you want to be the magician in people's lives. And Ashita says he is a magician is the master manifestor. Is that correct? Is the magician the master manifestor?
Yes, it's a master manifestor.
Nice, very nice. And slowly, people, we're coming towards the quiz. So you have a favorite card, which is the magician master manifestor. And on the flip side of that, not the card upside down, but the other side of the coin is there a card that you don't look forward to seeing? Any particular card that, oh, okay, got to pay a little more attention. Like, ah, okay. Like, is there any card like that by any chance?
I have a card like that I don't like when it's drawn much, which is Tower.
Tower. Okay. And
Yeah.
is there a reason why? Of course, in reference to tarot, is there any particular reason?
Because whether it comes upside or whether it comes reverse, both of them have, negative meanings associated to it.
Okay.
So I don't like it when the card is drawn. Audience, I would like to apologize for this background noise. Somebody is getting married, I guess, and some band baja is going, which was not a planned activity here. So please excuse me for the
You
background
know,
noise.
they're also celebrating the fact कि we are get हमारी शादी इस तरफ हो रही है उस तरफ टैरो का conversation चल रहा है. So they're also part of the celebration of this call, and we are also contributing our and sending our congratulations to them. So it's all good. Don't worry about it. Okay. So you said tower, and the reason I've asked this is because your quiz is about certain cards. So you have a favorite card, which is the magician. A card, if it comes in the spread, or if it comes in a reading, it comes no tower. Is there a spread that you like? And I'm using the word spread here because you have 100 uniquely designed spreads. So before you tell us what spread is your favorite, maybe can you please just tell all of us not familiar with the tarot language, what is the spread?
For people who are not familiar what a spread means, spread is basically placement of cards when you draw the cards.
Okay.
And those placements have a specific meaning, spatial, significance. So for example, I'll just draw my favorite spread here to answer your questions as well. So let's say if I was to make my favorite tarot spread, this is what it would look like. A
And
3-card spread.
right. By the way,
Because
Neha,
it is
before
something I can do on the go.
right. And before you would even ask anybody, what do you think my favorite spread is? Kalpana has written in saying horseshoe. I do not know what that means, but she's put in saying horseshoe.
It's
That like she's
this is kind
guessing
of
that might be your favorite spread.
yeah. So this is my favorite spread because it is something that I can use day in day out. Like I said, I keep referring to my cards for a lot of decisions that I take, and that's why it's important for me to have something which is quickly turnable. Since I work whole day, it's not able. I don't get time to make those big spreads. But this one is something that I readily go to for small things that I have to ask day on day basis.
Right. Right. And the simplicity of something will always make it your favorite, right? Right. And of course, the bigger spreads you do as and when required with the situation. So does that mean, Neha, that different questions or different situations have very specific different spreads that are answers for only that question or that field of questioning? Is that
Yeah. So basically, every situation demands different kind of insight. So for every different situation, we have specific spreads made. So as a reader, you know what is the right kind of questions to ask. As a reader, you know what are the because when somebody is sitting in front of you, you might not be able to think through all the aspects. But if you have a spread ready with you, you can just refer to that spread and you will know what are the right side of questions to ask. What is it that I should deep dive in?
right?
Yeah. So that is why I find the spreads very handy in general because it saves time of thinking through every time you meet a client or every time you're reading a situation.
Right.
And
And
the specific placement signifies what kind of question you will ask for, what kind of situation you or what kind of exact thing you want to check. For example, in this case, I see 3-card spread. It talks about past, present, future.
right.
Okay. Yeah. So any questions that I want to ask, I will say what is the past that is associated, how is it situated in present, and what is the future looking like.
Okay. All right. Bhavesh, actually, it's quite clear may I request you to maybe put your earphones on? It might just help you a little better. And we will come to this as well because people, Neha has a gift for all of us, which is going to come up. All of this, I've been asking you to now ask you, Neha, what is this quiz you put on the group? What is that all about? Why, you asked, what do you think this is? Well, guess the meaning of the sun, guess the meaning of the chariot. Which suit represents element of fire? Guess which of the following cards could have a negative meaning, both upward and downward facing. In these 4 questions, I can see 10 questions I want to ask you to understand why you asked these questions. So let's start with the first one. Guess the meaning of the sun. So meaning of chariot, suit, negative meaning, both upward, downward. So what I'm trying to ask you, Neha, is, and please forgive my lack of my lack of knowledge with tarot. What is suit? Where is elements coming from? What is this up and down, upward facing, downward facing? What are these 3 things? And then you can give everybody their results as well.
So when you pull out a card, okay, so this card, if I'm sitting on this side and if this is facing me, this is the upward facing card.
Okay.
If I have pulled the card like this, straight, it means it's an upward facing card. And if I have pulled the card and it got pulled like this, it means it's a reverse card or it's a downward facing card.
Okay. So the facing is per you, per the reader, not per the person who's asking.
For the reader.
Okay.
No, for the reader. The person who pulls the card. So if your client is pulling the card, or if the person whom you're asking the question is pulling the card, then it will become from his perspective.
Okay. And so it has relevance to the interpretation.
Yes.
Right. And this is, of course, something that you, if it happens right now on the call, we'll get to know. And this is, of course, something that you teach as well.
Yes. Yes.
Right. Okay. And then there's suit, which suit, sweet suit, however people would like to pronounce it, represents element of fire. And there's wands, cups, pentacles, swords, which is then obviously not the regular card, clubs, diamonds. So what is suit here? And therefore, what are the elements here?
So I would like to show you the elements.
With the cards? Lovely. Yes,
yeah.
please.
Okay.
Yes.
So for example, I'll just show you this one card. Okay. If you see here in this card, you are able to see some cups.
Okay. And
okay,
just give us a second. We'll just put you side by side with everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Go ahead.
Okay. So here, for example, this is another card. Can you see this cup that they are holding? So any card which has the cup, it forms part of the suit which is known as a cup. So they are all grouped together. They have a single meaning. All the cup cards have some relevance. Those cups have some relevance.
Okay.
Okay. Similarly, the other suit which we have on tarot is known as wands. This long thing that he's holding.
Right.
Like, yeah. So that is known as wands. I'll show you one more card of wands to give you an idea. What he's holding in his hands here, what you're seeing like a lakdi, lati type of thing. Right. That's the wand. Okay. Similarly, the third suit that we have is known as pentacles. All the stars and the yellow behind it. Yeah. So those stars that you're seeing is actually a pentacle. It's not a 4-cornered star. That's why it's known as a pentacle. And all the cards which have this symbol, they are all known as pentacle suit cards.
Okay.
Yeah. Similarly, we covered pentacles, wands.
I think swords is left.
Yeah, swords is left. So whichever card has sword in it is the sword card.
Okay.
All yeah.
Right. And of course, Neha, all these cards would have, contextual meaning, references to it, yes. Understandings of it, which you would either get when, taking up this work with you or learning this with you. However, uh, with that, I also, so correct me if I'm right here, normal playing cards that we know, hearts, clubs, spades, and diamonds. Here, suit, as we call it there, here it is wands, cups, pentacles, and swords. Fair enough. What does all of this mean is a learning. However, we'll get to understand some bit of it right now as well. So now, Neha, just tell us. Now, you put this quiz up for, you must have had something in mind. So tell us what was in mind when you did that, and let me know when you want to see the results on the screen.
So when I put up this quiz, I was just trying to give people a feel of how in depth every card can be interpreted. Okay. So if you see the first question, can you just put on the results on the screen? I'll just
Yes. Yes.
take them through each question and try to explain what I was trying to bring to table with this quiz.
Right. One moment.
Yeah.
Can you see the screen, Neha? Yeah. Okay. You're
Yeah.
on mute, Neha. Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, if you see the first card, which is the sun, when I asked, guess the meaning of sun. Sun in general, if you talk about sun, it talks about light, it talks about heat, it talks about healing. A lot of old age remedies use sunlight as a healing.
Right.
It's when I pulled that card, I wanted to show that elements that you see around you, may it be sun, may it be moon, may it be stars, may it be various figurines that you have always seen over the period in scriptures. They all have a specific meaning even when you pull them out, and they are here to guide you in that direction. So for example, if you pull a card sun, it talks about good fortune. So something is coming your way which is good. It depends on the kind of question you have asked, but that is what it represents. Something good is going to happen to you. So if you have pulled this card in a yes or no question, and the yes is the obvious, good thing that you are looking for, then the answer would move towards yes. Yeah, you can do it.
Okay.
Similarly,
Yeah.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Similarly, if you see the chariot is something that was used by king and queens in the earlier ages. Now we don't have chariots, but in old age people used to do chariot. So it chariot signifies movement, moving in some direction or some space. So when I asked this question, I wanted to understand from the audience what is it that they thought of chariot, what is it, where is it going, what is it doing, so this is from the card perspective, it talks about moving in positive direction, not just about royalty, riches, or any other thing. So it talks about that you are going in the right direction for the question that you have asked. For example, if you have spoken of, should I take up the new job? And the chariot card has come up as the future, answer. It means that you should take up the new job and you should move forward in that direction.
Right. Got it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So when I was talking about the third question, which suit represents element of fire? Here I was trying to make the audience understand that fire, water, earth, which are our basic, four elements, are all there in the cards. Okay. So for example, whenever a wand card is pulled, you will know it is relating to fire. Okay. So fire as an energy is a very tricky energy. It creates also, it destructs also.
Right.
So when you see the card, you will know whether it's a creating card or it's a destructing card.
Right.
Yeah. So from that perspective, I pulled fire as an element because I wanted to explain this to audience that, every card has its own meaning, even though it is associated to a single element, like fire. So that is.
And
Similarly,
fourth question
no,
is
go
your
ahead.
least favorite card.
Yeah, least favorite card. So I wanted to share with people why I don't like this card, and that's why I put this up as part of my question itself, so that people who know tarot will be able to relate to it, and people who are going to learn
We'll also learn why, this card is not liked when it comes up in the spread.
Right. And as you said, it has a lot of, you mentioned earlier that it has a lot of um, not so great connotations or meanings or things that would come through attached with it. Of course, Neha, all this is, again, in case people are wondering, are we having a small class on tarot here right now? No, this is for you to just start seeing the elements that go into tarot right now, for you to have an understand that as a divination tool, it's not just one element, right? There's nature's elements in it. There are figures, pictures in it. There's color in it, and it's open to a world of possibilities in interpretation. Did I understand that correctly?
You are right. You understood that correctly. Everything in the card signifies, some or the other meaning. For example, if you see a bird in the card, then it talks about you having some higher thoughts, something which is related maybe to ancestors, or maybe you're having a macro level view, depending on the kind of question that has come up.
Right, right.
So a bird signifies that.
Okay. Yeah. And of course, people, we can ask Neha, questions are plenty right now. So what does the sword mean? So what do I understand if the is there a 5 of Pentacles card? Is there a card like that? If that shows up, what does it mean? Then are we here to just ask those questions? We're here to understand how is it tarot impacts us? How is it that this can help us? And what can we do to learn it if we want to? So, Neha, if there's anything I've missed, is there anything that you would like to let people know? Because I'm thinking that it is time for that gift that you have for all of us, wherein with the tarot, you have a message for everybody. So I want to go to that. And yeah, so the build up to this was so that when they see the cards now, there's something already running in the heads. Was that one sword? Was that two swords? Or was that three swords? And they can ask you accordingly. So is there anything I've missed out on as of right now, Neha? Anything that you'd like to say?
Anything, Neelu, you beautifully covered everything for me. Considering I have a lot of background noise, the additional support you are giving is welcome.
Thank you. However, like I said, any bit of information that we need to know before we go into this? Anything?
So every spread that you pull out, okay, it has a macro level read and it has a micro level read. So for example, right now, when I'm going to pull out a generic guidance, it is about people in general, but not everybody has the same fate, right? Because right. Your energies, your actions, not everybody has the same action. So how does it impact you personally is what we, so we pull out something which is generic and then we associate it with people by pulling out further cards for them.
Okay. So, okay. And that's the micro.
Yeah, that's the micro part. So what I'm going to pull out right now is a macro level vision, a generic guidance for everybody. So that is the direction in which you are moving. But it need not be the exact thing for you unless I have pulled a personal reading for you. Okay. Yeah.
Great. Fantastic. People, gift number 1 coming up is going to be, now what is it going to be? Are you giving us something for 2023? Are you giving us something for tomorrow? What are you giving us? What are you letting us know?
I think I'll give a macro level view of 2023 because it's just a month away.
Right.
And I think people will appreciate view of what is, in store for them in 2023.
With divine guidance from the tarot. Awesome. Let's bring this on. I think there was a question, but Kirti, hang on to it. We'll bring your question up after this. Go ahead, Neha.
Okay. So this is the generic guidance that I have pulled out for you. Okay, I'll just turn the cards because the camera is other side. Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So this is the first card and this is the second card. Right. This card talks about what is it that you faced in last year and what is it that you will see in the coming year. Okay. So in the last year, a lot of us faced a lot of big decision-making events where we were confused, where we had, dual views, things wherein we were not sure whether we should, take option one or option two. We had a lot of confusion in general across the year. And it also signifies, if you see the person who is holding two swords, he's not moving anywhere, just sitting calmly. So that year was with a lot of patience. Just wait and watch what is happening. Okay. So if I am somebody who trades in stock market. So if you see the stock market before the year, it was more or less wait and watch, because global markets were, not that great, and Indian economy was still trying to, boom.
Right.
With the, baggage of COVID just going off and people starting to, ramp up businesses, which were on hold from 2 years. So if you see there, it was like a wait and watch. Okay. Similarly, if you talk about health itself, from health perspective, China still has a lot of COVID cases, and we don't know how it will hit us. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, booster dose, it all, it was like a wait and watch situation for us.
Right.
So I feel the card represents this year in a lot many ways. And the next year, if you see, is full of pentacles. It talks about a lot of money coming your way. And what the guy is doing is sitting and observing that the money is going to come, but how it will come is something that you will have to kind of take a independent individual reading and figure out that how you can get all the money that you're seeing there.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
Neha, what's the name of the first card and what's the name of the second card?
This is last year view.
Right.
This is current year view.
Okay.
Now, usually what I do here is when I have group of people who are, trying to understand what the view is going to be for them, I pull these two cards and I add on the third card to marry this spread to their personal reading.
Interesting.
So this is the generic reading. So if I were to pull a third card here for you, it will tell me how 2023, considering current year and next year's outlook, will be for you.
So hang on, Neha, what are you hinting at right now? Tell me clearly.
We can have somebody on call and we can pull one card and we can tell them what 2023 is going to be more like for them, with all the wait and watch this year and money looking forward in the next year. So you can probably call somebody on the call and we can see how it looks for them.
Fantastic. Let's do that. I have a quick question to ask you, Neha, before we get somebody on. Whoever we get on and are able to get on, people, you remember, videos on, call replay. Call is live on YouTube right now and replay will be shared publicly. So because here right now, you've mentioned with the past year being about the confusion about taking decisions. However, it was always a wait and watch. You gave an example of the stock like markets and then even with health. So whoever we bring on right now, are you going to give them that view only or can they ask a question? I want to ask for clarity so that we can get people on accordingly.
I'll leave that to you. I'll go with your judgment here, Neelu.
Okay, right. So, no, you know what? It is the Mystic Lotus Awesome Divination Shakti Virtual Summit. We let the divine do the divine. And Neha, you're here to interpret that for us. So we'll just bring people on and let's see what shows up. What say, Neha?
Yeah, okay.
Awesome. Let's do that. Okay. And Yuvraj, you're saying, please suggest what is how 2023 is for me. Yuvraj, are you here on video? You ask questions and then you disappear. Yuvraj, I have the small complaint with you. Are you here? You're here. Come. Don't take me seriously for this for this bit. Hi, Yuvraj.
Hi, Yuvraj.
Hi. Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you. Good evening, Neelu ma'am. The issue earlier was while I was traveling, I used to put my questions in Telegram chat. So sometime what happens due to network connectivity, I have to go.
Right.
So that was the issue I was facing.
Yes, no, I understand completely. And
today I got an opportunity to ask a question.
Nice.
Finally.
Nice. And then I do apologize. I was joking, and I do apologize if
No,
if
no,
yeah.
not an issue, ma'am. Not an issue, ma'am. You are doing a
Right.
good work. So I appreciate that. Gratitude to you.
Thank you, Neha, Yuvraj, Neha. Please go ahead.
Hi, Yuvraj. Can you tell me your date of birth?
13th February 1988.
Okay, let's see what else 2023 tells for you.
Yeah.
Wheel of Fortune. I think practically anything that you touch is going to bring you money.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So any area of your life is going to move in the positive direction. It is
Okay.
going to bring you a lot of abundance in
Okay.
2023.
Okay.
And yeah, the word itself says everything. It's going to be a fortunate year.
Acha, okay. So is there any like changes in my career or like new profile or new job and look opportunity I'm looking for?
Uh, you can say that you will get a new opportunity because, or in the existing job, you can get promotion and look for more bigger role.
Okay.
Everything in every area of your life, you will see some growth.
Okay.
Health will improve, your finances will improve.
Okay.
Your love life, maybe you will find somebody, or if you are already in a relationship, it will strengthen.
Okay. I am already married.
You will have a lot to gratitude, be grateful for throughout the year.
Okay. So I am appearing for one exam this year,
Okay.
which is an international course, which is CPA. So would I be able to clear that?
Okay,
I'll have to pull more cards for that.
right. And
Oh,
in fact, I'm
Yeah.
just going to come in here very quickly. Two reasons. Yuvraj, it was and for everybody, this is a demonstration
yeah,
of
yeah.
the work that Neha does. Anything else beyond a certain point is you taking on the work with her, and there are some amazing offers with that. With that said, Yuvraj, everybody, Neha, because Yuvraj just said career, he asked a very career question. You just told him that, hang in there, you'll do well. Tell everybody about that. I forget the lady's name. I mentioned it in the beginning also. The one who was having issues at the workplace, and the the guidance that came through to stay. You tell the story. I'm not going to say. Tell
Okay.
everybody, because it will be relevant to everybody who has these career questions, especially.
Okay. So client came to me. Her name was Shilpa. She came to me saying, I'm currently not getting along well with my boss. He's kind of nailing me down. There's a lot of office politics. I've got this new job. It is closer to my home also, and I'm looking at, opting for the job. But I just, wanted to consult and see what you say. She's somebody who keeps consulting me. So she just came in again and consulted. And when I pulled out the cards, okay, one of the cards that got pulled was Hanged Man, okay, which
Okay.
talks about patiently waiting in the situation wherever you are in, keeping your calm and just waiting through, for things to pass. And there were some couple of more cards. It's been some years, so I don't remember all of them.
Right.
And I said, don't change the job. And she's looking at my face and she's telling me, are you serious? I'm getting almost 45-50% hike and you're telling me not to go. And I'm like, yeah, don't go. Just stick around. Handle whatever you're handling for some more time. Keep your head down and keep working. Others will notice. Just keep your head down and keep working. And as fate would have it, in 2 months' time, her boss resigned, moved out, and company gave her opportunity to take on that role.
Fantastic.
She got
People, how
promoted.
amazing. Yeah.
Out of turn promotion, because promotions usually in her company used to happen in the month of April or May. And this is something that happened in October, November types. So it was like an out of turn promotion, out of turn salary increment. And she was like on cloud 9 when she gave me that update, which was,
Yeah,
4 to 5 months of time frame away. But yeah,
right,
it
right.
just worked out well for her.
Amazing, isn't it?
Sometimes, yeah, yes, it is.
And hanged men, if you, the sound of it is like, that's it, your life is over. But however, the the processing of that, the divinity, and she's in this state, I'm fed up of this place, I want to leave right now. And you say, no, no, stay there patiently. And look at what the future turned to, just with her action of what? Patience, just keep doing your work. Correct?
Yeah.
Fantastic. People, this is what a proper full-on session with Neha will look like, but we will come back to more. Can somebody ask, with this that's happened, will I have an exam coming up, will I pass it? Can we bring this question up along with this right now? Somebody has an exam related question.
Bring them on.
Let's bring them on. Okay.
Yeah.
Yashika, are you here on video? Yashika. Oh, hi. I can see you there. Hi.
Hey, good
Hi,
evening.
Yashika.
Hi,
Again
Neha
here?
ma'am. मैं नहीं छोड़ूंगी आपको. I'll always be there with
You guys know each other already?
Yes, she's
Oh,
my
how
dearest
cute is that?
mentor.
Multiple workshops.
She's my mentor.
Ah, nice. And people, no, wait, hang on here. Hang on, Yashika. Disclaimer I'm putting out. I had no idea they know each other. Yashika just got lucky.
Yes. Thank you.
I was surprised to see her on the call itself, because usually at this time she's busy at work.
Jan 8th is a very, very important exam, ma'am. I just wanted to know if you could please let me know if I'll pass it.
This is the card that I have pulled for you. Keep at it. Whatever you're doing, keep studying. You will pass the exam. Okay, I think, am I on mute?
Okay, ma'am. Okay. There are chances that I will. Okay.
You will pass the exam.
I love you.
Let me know
Thank
when
you so much.
the results come out.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you. God bless you. Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
This was
Thank
a
you,
complete
Yashika.
surprise actually for me.
But suddenly both of you are saying hi to each other. I'm like, okay, what just happened? So
She had taken up my other workshop again from Mystic only.
right.
Yeah.
Nice. And people, we want to take on as many of you as we can. We're going to take one or two more of you on here right now. We do have somebody that we want to hear from also. We want you to get to know Neha's fantastic offers for everybody, no matter what your requirement is. So for right now, I can see Arpita. Arpita, are you here on video? She has a question around her career. Hi, Arpita. Let's get you on.
Yeah. Hi, Arpita.
Yeah. Just give us a moment. We're putting you on together. There. Go ahead. So Arpita's question is about how she wants to know how her new career choice would be. However, I cannot see what you've not specified your career choice. So please go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Speak to us.
Thank you. Thank you. Actually, I understood that this time my turn will come. It's from there it has come. So thank you so much for that. Actually, let me just tell you, I don't know, I got an inclination towards being a life coach, which was coming to in my way, but I didn't, up till now, I didn't get that confidence to go ahead. But as you know, we always become speculative about what we do. So I just want to know, it would just support me a little bit that yes, what I'm trying to do, that would click for me. So that's what I want to know from.
Arpita, I'll need your date of birth. Yashika's date of birth I remembered, so I didn't ask her.
Okay.
I'll need your date of birth.
Mine is 18th November, 1973.
Okay, so what is the exact question you want to know? Answer to.
Just this one, because I have started walking the path of being life coach, whether I would be able to touch people or whether I can flourish in this line or not. So that's it.
Okay, let me see what cards guide you. This is the card I have pulled for you. This is 3 of Pentacles.
Okay.
Okay, can you see the pentacles here?
No, actually, I'm taking from mobile, so maybe
okay, no problem. This card talks about a lot of black and red energy. Okay, so you will keep getting a lot of roadblocks. You will keep having firefighting kind of a situation. Maybe some aggressive discussions around you.
Okay. Okay.
It is going to require a lot of hard work. You will need support from people if you want to grow in this career. So
Correct.
maybe you can think of partnering with somebody and then taking things forward. Then probably it will
Okay.
bring you more money from this business that you're planning to launch. Partnering will
Okay.
work better for you.
Okay. Okay. So it would not be a cakewalk. I have to work for hard for it.
You will have to work hard, but if you want to really make it successful, you will need to partner with somebody and do it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so
Single-handedly, it will
much.
become more difficult for you to, achieve your goal.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Neha. Thank you for that. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you. Thank you, Arpita. And Neha, I want to very quickly ask you this and make that emphasis for everybody here on the call as well. This is right now, as you had said, a three-card spread is like a favorite for you also, because it's the one thing that you can turn to at any point of time. You just mentioned the major and major cards and minor cards. Major is the general overall view, minor is specific to you. This is only for uh, bringing up as an example for you to experience Neha's work here, right? Suppose Yuvraj had actually come to you with this question for a full-fledged session. Tell me, what is the spread that you would have maybe used for him, or anybody asking a career question? Is there a particular spread that you would have used?
Yes, there is a 8-card career spread that I would have used to deep dive in the, various aspects of career, starting from what are the person's strengths, what are the person's weaknesses, what is the area that he should work on, what is the area that in office he should take care of, and if he's in business he should take care of, and what is the future looking like. So that entire 8-card spread, every question has a relevance to it.
Right. So 8-card spread,
It's
right?
an 8-card spread.
And a lot of lot of details in that.
Yes.
People, in fact, is Rachna here? Is Rachna here? I'm just checking
I don't know.
because so Rachna is somebody who actually came to you, and because there are quite a few career related questions that have come up. And Rachna actually came to you for a career, but I'm not being able to see her. Is she here with another name?
I don't know. Rachna Gaswala, are you here?
Yeah, if you're here with another name, just let us know so that we can get you on. If not, that is.
Will she let us know?
Yeah, okay. If she joins in a little later, we'll get to know. Do you want to just quickly let us know what Rachna's story is also with this, because she came to you for a career related consultancy.
Yes. So Rachna is somebody who, kept changing jobs very often. So she had reached out to me to understand, why she has to keep changing jobs every 6 months, 8 months, 1 year. Not that she couldn't get along with boss or she couldn't get along with people, but something or other would happen with her, and she had to look out and she will change the job. So she was asking me about how to get stability in job, how to get growth in job, because when you change jobs so frequently, the growth that you are aspiring to, it becomes a little difficult to achieve. So I had pulled out some cards for her in terms of which is the industry she should get into, and what is it that she should focus on from skill set perspective. And that is what helped her get a job where she is stably working now from, I guess, 3 years or so.
Nice. So that's how detailed it would be, Neha, this 8-card spread, for example, for career, literally guidance with even the industry and what you need to do.
Yeah.
Nice. So people, 2023 is going to be a good year money wise, as Neha you just mentioned. How is that money going to come to you? That you will need to find out for sure. It's not cross your legs and sit on the bed and it'll come showering down. It's not going to happen. You'll have to take the action for it. And that action guidance for that change in your future is going to come from where, Neha? From tarot. And there is a question Kriti's asked about her father let me bring that on, because we want to bring on Neha as many people as we can, but I also want everybody to know what's in store for them. So after Kriti's question, we will give everybody a glimpse into their, not a glimpse, sorry, full-fledged view into what this work with Neha will entail for you. And after that, we'll take on as many more as we possibly can. Kriti, are you here?
I think I
Kriti?
saw her somewhere. Yeah, here
Ah,
she is.
she is. Okay. So she's asked about her father. Go ahead, Kriti.
I, Kruti, you'll have to repeat
Hi,
the
how are you?
question. Hi, I'm good. How
Yeah,
are you?
good, thank you. So just want to know about dad, whether he'll improve or he's not been keeping well. So
Okay. Anything more you want to share about his health for a more accurate reading?
we are doing a lot of tests because we are unable to pinpoint the cause.
Okay. What is the issue with it?
It's a blood related issue.
Okay, blood related issue. Can you tell me his date of birth and his name?
His name is Uday Gosalia and his date of birth is 5th November 1952.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I pulled this card for you, which is Four of Cups. Okay. If you see somebody is trying to give a cup, but he's not taking, he's not even looking at it. There is something which is bothering your father from within. He has something playing on his mind which he's not able to share freely. Okay. And that is why his, body is not receiving what you are trying to give him in terms of medicine. It's not accepting. So I think you need to have a detailed talk with him and try and figure out what is bothering him. Probably bring him out from his inner, voices which are pulling him back. And then you will see some growth and progress over there.
Okay, thank you.
Kriti, sensitive matter, I know, but I think somewhere something hit the nail on the head for you, didn't it? Because I saw you going back as if that is what you were waiting for confirmation of, right?
He's lost his will to live. So, yeah, I mean, there are. So
Right.
I understand. Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
So that's I'm so sorry. That's what I meant, that in what Neha mentioned with what came through, that thing that was in agreement, because you somehow knew that this was going to be.
Yeah, because I'm doing I do astrology and I'm Upmaji's student, so I know that what is, yeah. Just wanted a confirmation. So thank you so much.
Right. And everything that is meant to be for your father, fires good on him to him. And the reason, Neha, that I just took a moment extra with the Kruti was actually to say that, Neha, you don't know Kruti. You don't know her. You just asked two questions.
Yeah.
And what came through, what you said, is exactly what is actually going on. So that is the power these cards have. And I think it's beautiful and it's fascinating. So you should definitely look at heading in Neha's direction with these cards for yourself, and see what shows up for you. And for that, let's find out what's in store. Rishi's asked questions, Chetna's
Just
asking
1
questions,
second,
Josie.
Nilu, before
Sorry?
moving forward.
Yes,
Just
Neha.
1 minute.
Yes.
So Kruti, all is not lost yet. Okay. You need to just break his wall and it will work out for you.
Nice.
That's all I wanted to convey to you, because you just accepted that it won't, but that's not what the card said. Card said, talk to him more. So he sees things around him and accepts reality and moves forward with a willingness to leave. So whoever he, pours out his heart to, tell that person to talk to him. It will work out for you. Sorry, I went back.
No, not at all. It's very, it is a very important message. It's very reassuring to hear that.
Yeah. So that's why I just wanted to, tell her that it's not all lost yet.
Right. And everybody who's asking questions, hold on to you. Is there any horse in the tarot cards?
Yeah.
Yeah, which card is that? Because I was going to say hold on to your horses. So I said, hold on to that card. We'll come back to you again later in a bit. And which is the card, by the way, Neha? Show it, no?
I'll just show you. There is a sword card with a horse on it. The filling out card is wand card. There is one sword card also similar to this.
Okay. And what does that card signify, if I may quickly ask?
It is
Generally.
all bad energy. It's all fighting energy over there. Going to, conquer something with all the aggression.
Ah, okay, you're right. Okay, so hold on to your post on the group right now. We're going to get the packages on for you, and then we'll take on as many more as we can. Give me a quick moment, Neha. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, Neha, you can see the screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, people, there is the ultimate tarot reading session and courses. And in this course, there is everything you'll ever need for tarot learning, including 100 uniquely designed spreads, PDF, of course. You have a personal session package with healing, and you have professional practitioner and trainer level courses as well, with fantastic savings and amazing bonuses. And Neha is going to take us through this right now. What is package A all about, Neha?
Package A is all about a personal tarot session where you can ask unlimited number of questions on various areas of your life, of your immediate family member, for third person if you have permission. And you can ask any kind of question, whatever you need guidance on. It may be career, it may be relationships, it may be finance, it may be love life, whatever you are seeking. Any number of questions you can ask. What I would be also doing along with these readings is, to your main question or main area of concern, depending on what the question is and how I am guided to, I would also be passing healing to you for those remedy of that issue. And besides that, I would also be sharing various remedies that you can follow for other questions that you have asked.
Interesting.
And yeah,
and
call recording is available on request.
Right. So the healing, when you say healing, so is this healing also guided through tarot only, Neha?
Not necessarily. Sometimes
Okay.
it's intuitive. So
Right.
so I've been practicing a lot of exercises and things that help you increase your psychic capabilities.
Right.
So it just comes to you.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And tarot by itself, the more you practice it, the more you stay with it, anyway, hones into your intuition levels, correct?
Yes. Over a period of year with practice,
right,
your accuracy increases and you'll be able to see things differently.
Right. And there's a bonus here with this package.
Yes. So for any consult that you book here, after a month, I will take a follow-up session of 15 minutes to see whether those remedies are working for you, not working for you, how it is going for you. And if there is any correction required or any change required in that remedy, we'll guide you for that.
Nice. And so this session, reading, remedy, healing, even the follow-up bonus, normally would cost how much, Neha?
7,555
rupees or $104, right?
$404. Yeah.
On the summit though, Neha, what do you have? Oh my God, tell everybody, what is the fantastic offer that you have?
This 1 hour session with me is only at 2,999, and this is specially only for Mystic. Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
It is special place. Yeah, it's very close to my heart.
Thank you. And this is the only platform. This is the only summit that you're going to get an offer like this from Neha. You're not going to get it from Neha anywhere else also. No. And people, 2,999 rupees or $42 for a 1 hour session. Right now, you've had what, 2 minutes with Neha. And look what's come through, 1 hour and unlimited questions, right?
Yes.
Unlimited questions.
Yeah.
Fantastic. there you have it, session with Neha with the 60% savings. Superb. And this is, of course, valid for 48 hours only, people. Remember that. We have package B. Neha, what's package B all about?
Package B is all about people who want to, practice tarot on their own for themselves, for family, for clients who want to read cards, start reading cards. So this is for them.
And they can become practitioners after that.
Yes,
like
they can
proper
become
practitioners.
Yeah, they can take clients for their couple of first clients. Even I give guidance if they have, doubt in their mind. And yeah, they can start taking clients.
Right. And what exactly, and of course, as you've mentioned here, there is no prior knowledge of any modality required, right?
Nothing. Everything is taught in the class. Everything that you need to read a tarot card is taught in the class.
Nice. And because this is something that is, this is, there's 12 days, 1.5 hours each day, and you get your notes, call recordings, everything. And this is the Rider Waite tarot you'll be teaching.
Yes, Rider Waite tarot.
Nice. And this people would have to buy. You're not providing this.
No, I'm not providing the cards. They'll have to buy. I can share the link from where they can buy. Online on Amazon, it's available.
Right. All right. And it includes attunement. I didn't know tarot requires attunement, Neha.
It requires attunement with the cards. So I'll be teaching them how to tune with the deck. You can't just pick up some deck and start. It doesn't work like that. You have to be associated with the deck.
Okay.
Connected to it, and then it starts giving you more accurate readings.
Ah, all right. Understood. And what exactly, give us a quick overview of the learnings, of the teaching that you're doing, Neha.
So in this course, over 18 hours, you will learn about all the 78 cards of the deck, major arcanas, minor arcanas, what are various elements, what are various symbols, everything, starting from what every color signifies on the card. Like, in readings, you would have heard me saying red, yellow, that sword, or holding on to things, or looking at things, or sitting in a certain position. Everything that is there on the card, how to interpret it. And you won't really need to memorize anything of it. Okay, by the end of the class, you will know what each card means and how to read them. Also, every card when you pull out for health, for relationship, for career, for finance, it has different meanings. And when it is pulled out upwards, it has a different meaning. When it's pulled out reverse, it has a different meaning. So all of that you will be, taught in the class. Over and above that, how tarot works with different healing modalities like switch words, birch flower remedies, your psychic number. Psychic number is for people who know numerology. They'll be able to, relate what psychic number is about. But yes, in the class, I will teach you how to find psychic number, and with various gemstones, how it works with angel therapy, which angel you call for which card for, remedies and therapies. Similarly, how this tarot deck associates with your 7 chakras. If you want to do predictions of timelines, in how many, months will I see a change of job, or will I see a progress, or will I find a new house? All of those questions, how to answer them, is taught in the class.
Nice. And the remedies as well.
And the remedies as well.
Oh, and look at those lovely bonuses. Tell us.
So this 100 uniquely designed spreads is something that I have, curated over a period of years of my experience, practice, some from some books, some from some trainers from whom I have learned, and some on my own. I have created some spreads. So yeah, it's a very comprehensive set of spreads which I share with my students, and a lot of them have come back saying it's very handy for them. Like I said, you don't have to think about, what to ask, how to ask, what means what. It just tells you. It's easy for you to read cards with accuracy.
Right. So you mean to say, like, there's a spread for career, like you mentioned earlier, that you would, on a normal level, you would go to 8th bit. So there would be a different spread for what, Neha? Give us a few examples.
So for example, what we are doing right now about 22, 23. Okay, right. What we are seeing is a very macro level view. For 23, I can even deep dive in how each every month will be. Right. In each and every area of my life. So there is a 12 card spread, then there is a 13 card spread. So it will give you more in-depth knowledge of what your 2023 is going to be like. And what I find is the various exercises that I do, various rituals that I do to increase my psychic capabilities, they help me relate to the messages very, easily. So I'm giving that also as learning along with this class, so that their accuracy of readings is, good from the start of the career. Because it takes time to, develop intuition. It takes time to, when I learned it years back, it took me time to go through all that. So I have just summed up everything together so that others don't have to reinvent the wheel. They can just benefit from the, learnings that I have gathered over years.
Right. You've literally done all the research and it's being served on a platter. Now it's up to you to do the learning of it and the actioning of it, right?
Yes.
And what is this, Neha? 5 tarot spells?
So for the common areas of your life, these 5 tarot spells will cover most of the, areas, most of the questions that the clients ask. So if they want to do that spell for the client, or if they want to guide the client to do the spell, to heal, to manifest, they will be able to do it more effectively. One thing is giving remedies. One thing is, so spell work, talks about invoking various energies. It may be placing, it can be something as simple as placing a card in a certain direction or on a certain wall of the room for for 7 days or something like that.
Okay.
Depending on what the issue is.
Nice. Interesting. Well, thank you for clearing that up, because spells by itself has a very different meaning to it. However, here it could be as something as simple as this as well. Oh, there's more bonuses. Please tell us here.
So after learning, it's not that you are going to be left to fend for yourself. You will have 6 months of WhatsApp support group. Most of my students learn and they don't come back asking questions. But yeah, if you have questions, I'm available for next 6 months to guide you. I also teach you how to set up your professional practice. So what I mean here is, for people who don't understand social media well, for people who don't understand technology well, I give them basics of how to create a logo, how to set up a Instagram account, how do the, Facebook Insta ads and all work. So those basic things which will help them, fast track their career as a tarot reader. I help them set that up.
Nice.
And I would just like to add here, I have successfully set this up for 80% of my students.
Fabulous. Fabulous. And you're also giving them guidance.
Yes. Because when they start reading, what I observed is sometimes they want to, just come and check what they have read is correct, what they have interpreted is correct, what is it that they're feeling. They need somebody to talk to.
Right.
At least for first 3 clients, I'll be there holding their hand to, go through it.
Right. Oh, and what is this personal tarot reading for the month, for 4 months?
4 months.
What would that be exactly, Neha? So
it will tell them about 4 areas of their life, about love, about relationships, about money, and about health.
For that month?
For that month.
Personal to them. This is not like one group thing that you'll be doing.
No. It will be pulled specially for them.
Oh, nice. Fantastic. Amazing. Actually, amazing bonuses. And the schedule is being shared on your screen right now. And it's also on the group and will be there in your replay as well. You just want to give us a quick overview on the schedule as well, Neha?
So the class starts on 10th December, because the initial exercises of improving your psychic abilities is something that you will, do throughout the other rest of the class to keep working with your tarot cards. That's why I'm starting over there. And from there, 12th onwards, from Monday to Friday, for 2 weeks, and in 3rd week, the first 2 days, we will be learning all about tarot and how tarot works with various healing modalities. After that, we will be having a tarot spell mini workshop for 2 days on 28th and 29th.
Right. And all calls are 9 p.m. to 10:30
p.m. to 10:30 p.m.
Right. Which is 10:30 a.m. ET.
Yeah.
And Neha, as you already mentioned, all call replay links will be
Yes, they can download all the calls and keep it with them.
Yeah, and this is this very comprehensive training that one goes through, including these fantastic bonuses, would normally cost how much, Neha?
61,494 or $840 USD.
Right. And this is what it would normally cost, because just look at what's gone into creating this. Right here. How much? How much is that, Neha?
Shilpa made me, arrive at this number. She's like, it's for Lotus, Mystic Lotus, so you have to give us better one.
So everybody,
Yeah.
Neha to be thanked, and then Shilpa to definitely be thanked as well.
Yes.
Right. So 7,777 rupees
Yes.
only, or
Yes,
$107. People with the in-depthness of the course content, and even if you don't look at anything else, 100 uniquely designed spreads, you have a ready reckoner for life with you. And of course, this is not to take away from the other, all the bonuses, fantastic. And you have this offer with you for 48 hours at a wonderful 87% savings. Okay. And there is a package C. What is package C, Neha?
So there are people who, after learning, interested in training also.
Right.
So learning, practicing, and training are three different things, right? Learning is
Right.
when you sit in the class and try to grasp things. Practicing is when you work with people. But when you are training others, what does it take to train, to make other person understand? How to simplify the entire course for them is what I teach here. I also give them special notes that I use for my, workshop, the presentations that I use for my workshops to people who join the trainer level, because they will need them to train their students.
So you're not only giving them the how to become a trainer, you're giving them all the resources to use further when they start training.
Yeah, when they decide to start training.
Fantastic. That's amazing. That is so okay. And obviously you how will you become a trainer without learning? So it includes package B, right? And
Yes.
all its bonuses, right? And becoming a trainer, and that's the schedule. This is in January.
Yes, over and above the other schedule of
Right.
package B.
Right.
Yeah.
And all calls, as always, 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. India, 10:30 a.m. ET. So this would normally cost how much?
64,827.
Or $886. And right here, practitioner and a trainer. At how much, Neha? What's the offer?
9,999.
9,999
Yeah.
or $137.
$37.
Okay. 7,777, you become practitioner at only 9,999, and it includes all the bonuses.
Yes.
You can become practitioner and trainer.
Yes.
And this too is available for 48 hours.
Yes.
You have all the details right there. Sorry, Neha, were you saying something?
No, I was just saying, yeah, all the details are kind of.
Yes. Right. Package B, practitioner level at only 7,777 rupees or $107. Package C, practitioner and trainer at 9,999 rupees or $137. And just a simple session, small session, not small, actually 1 hour is a big time, only 2,999 rupees or $42. All right. This is just looking at the course content, you actually realize that you can head in towards your full potential, and you'll get to experience this and learn this with tarot, with Neha. Very nice offers, Neha. Thank you so much. Practitioner and trainer level, so vast, so deep. It's not like you're saying, I will do 4 levels with you and on next year. No, everything together.
Yes.
Fantastic. Very nice.
Because
Very,
the more
very nice.
broader view you have, the better answers you can give to your clients.
Right.
And learning just half the things, it's pretty dangerous. Half knowledge is not good. So it's better
Right.
to give everything. That's why I've not split level 1, level 2, level 3 and all that. It's just learn everything together before you move on.
And now we know about you that you love to simplify things, as in not to make it not in depth, but it can be so confusing, right? Because there are so many versions of so many things. And another speciality of yours is that you collected all of that and you brought it into one place not in 30,000 pages, but very comprehensively for people to learn, which is fantastic. Thank you so much for that as well. And before we get somebody on, because people might wonder, okay, really, should I really go into this learning, whatever? Is Sonal here? Sonal's learned from you, right?
Yeah, Sonal's learned for me. But
I'm not seeing her. Is
had
she here with another, or even if Sharmishta is here?
Sharmishta.
I think is
I
here.
think Sharmishta is here.
Right.
Sharmishta, you
Sharmishta,
are there on call?
I've sent a request for you to start your video. If she's not heard us, we'll try and we'll come back to her
I
later.
think she should be here. Sharmishta, you're there on call?
There is one Sharmishta here, but I'm not sure if it's the same because the video is not coming on. So let's wait for a few minutes. Maybe it's not her, maybe it's somebody else. You tell us about Sharmishta because she actually came to you for a session first and then
Yeah.
decided to learn it.
Yes.
Do you want to tell us her story?
So Sharmishta, came to me first time for some relationship related issue that she had. And then post guidance, her relationship, improved. Then after that, she kept coming to me for various things. And then one fine day is like, I want to learn. I want to explore so that I, don't have to keep coming back to you. I want to learn for myself. I think she's here. She's
She's
raising
here.
hand.
She's here.
Yeah.
Right.
Sharmishta, I think we can ask her to unmute.
Hey, hi. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, Sharmishta, you're audible.
But we
Hey,
can't
hi,
see you.
Neha. Sorry, actually, I'm traveling, so I wouldn't be available for the video.
No worries.
Yeah, so I would like to share my experience. So, I've been married from last 5 years, and before that, it was my love marriage, and I was in relationship from last 10 to 12 years. But then, post wedding, I used to face challenges like there were many arguments day in and day out every day with my husband. So somebody just suggested me about Neha, and I'm so glad I came in connect with her. And post the sessions which I have had with her related to tarot, I should say my life has changed, and I'm really grateful for that. So that was the journey I began with Neha, and then I became a student because I was so much into tarot, and I was so impressed that I started learning tarot with her. And I must say that she is an excellent coach. She teaches in such a clear and crisp way. The course content is really good. So I'm really grateful that I've met her. It has changed my life.
Nice. Thanks so much, Sharmishta, for coming on and sharing. And like you said, somebody sent you to Neha. So, the divine at play again. And now you've learned it yourself as well. Neha, anything that you want to say to Sharmishta before we say bye to her?
Sharmishta, it's a win-win. Even I am lucky to have associated with you. And yeah, I'm happy the way you're learning and practicing and showing light to others. It's good.
Fantastic. All right, Sharmishta, thanks so much. Despite traveling, she found a way to get on the call and share with us. People, I am going to repeat these offers for you and we'll take some. Oh, wait, hang on a second. One moment. There is another gift. There is a gift. Okay, let me quickly ask. Neha, do you want to ask the question? Please ask everybody the question.
You can ask the question.
No, you ask.
Is anybody having their birthday today?
Today. Anybody with their birthday today, put your video on and put your hand up. Maya, hello. Immediate video. But if it's your birthday, your video has to be on.
Yeah.
That's a standard precondition. All right. So I don't know, Maya, if it's your birthday and that's why you've raised your hand. Put your video on. Anybody with their birthday today. Maya, are you on the group? Nobody has a birthday today? No, don't say that. Okay. Maya, I'm asking you, I've sent you a request to unmute and I want to know, is it your birthday today?
No, it's not my birthday. I had raised my hand earlier. I'm traveling. I cannot put my video on.
Okay.
Okay.
You have a question to ask of me?
I have a question. Like before going in for the course, I had come in with the assumption that we would be doing some spreads today to understand exactly how a tarot spread really works. So, can we do a couple of perhaps 2 or 3 spreads to understand how an answer is relayed from a tarot spread to a client?
Maya, I'm very glad that you've asked that question. And this is actually something that Neha would have brought up in tomorrow's call and Monday's call as
So,
well.
we have
A little
3 days to go.
sorry?
We have a 3-day session, something like that.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it being a Saturday, normally Neha would be back on Monday. However, because there's a lot more to be covered. She is going to be back tomorrow. Neha, tomorrow morning, right? 11:11. Yeah. Tomorrow
Okay.
morning, 11:11. Monday would be
Okay.
evening, same time. So thank you, Maya, for asking the
All right.
question.
Thank you so much.
We would have just informed everybody of the same that you must come back for the next calls with Neha as well, because you will actually get a like a glimpse into how you actually do the teaching as well, correct? Yeah, with
You
a
will get to
proper
see how I teach tarot cards. So yeah,
right,
you will get a feel of what you will learn in the actual workshop.
right, right. And I'm asking this one more time. Okay, Deepti has a question. I'm just going to bring it up. Anybody with a birthday today? Rohit, if it's not your birthday today, please lower your hand. Please don't raise your hand for a question. I want birthday only. Nobody with a birthday? Fine. No worries. Anybody with a birthday between today, 3rd of December, till next Saturday, 10th of December? Anybody with a birthday coming up in this week? Rishi saying no. He's shaking his head saying, I was not my birthday this week now for this call at least. Anybody with a birthday coming up? I'm not seeing any hands going up. I'm not. 10th December has come in. Berlin, are you on video here with us? Berlin, are you here? Neha, I was just going to like, I was almost like giving up hope. I said, how is this happening in 7 days? Nobody has a birthday happening. Berlin, let's get you on because happy birthday in advance to you. This is another gift from Neha for you. It was a lucky surprise thing. Neha, please, what are you going to be doing? Because you're not doing a 3 card here, right?
No, I'm doing a birthday spread for her.
Nice. So birthday spread, Maya, right here is another spread. One sample spread you can also look at.
Yeah. So this is a 5-card spread. Okay. So where I'll be pulling 5 cards and each of the cards signifies a meaning. For example, not example, the first card that I will pull will talk about the last year of Berlin, how it went. It talks about, the second card talks about the lessons she needs to learn and, let go and move on. The third card talks about what is it that she's going to receive as a gift in the coming year. Fourth card talks about what is it that should be embraced, in the year, in terms of what is it that life is going to throw at her and she has to, accept it and move forward with it. The fifth card talks about overall how the next year will look for you.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'll start pulling cards. Berlin, can I know your date of birth?
It's 10 December 1984.
Okay.
And Neha, I'm just quickly, Berlin, is that your name or is that something you've named yourself on Zoom?
Yeah.
No, that's my name. That's my
Okay.
name.
Oh, fascinating. I would keep thinking that, this is this is a moniker that you've taken on for yourself for Zoom or for social media. Fascinating. So you actually got named after the city?
Yes.
Nice. Go ahead, Neha. Because I've actually been wanting to ask Berlin this for quite some time. Every time I've seen her name come up on the group, and today I've had the opportunity, thanks to you, Neha, and this lovely birthday surprise that you have had in store.
Maya, this is for you. This is a 5-card spread, and this spread is designed to keep cards in this way. The first card, like I said, is talking about last year, which is this current 2022 before your birthday, last birthday year. Uh, Were you searching for, something? Were you looking for some answers, or were you trying to figure out things in any area of your life, Berlin?
Yes, yes. In terms of
Yeah.
job, career, finance,
Okay.
finance is something which I'm struggling with. Yes.
Okay. So, so the first card talks about the last year, which went in looking for things and trying to figuring things out. The next card talks about what is it that you need to let go to meet what you were looking for in this year, so that you reach there. Okay. So it's a Knight of Cups, and it's moving forward with a cup in the hand. And what it is talking about is evaluating various options in life, wherein you had options, but you didn't want to take them. You found them risky. Did you find them risky? Did you have opportunities which you found risky?
Yes, yes, it is true.
Yeah.
Very much.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah. So this talks about taking that leap of faith, moving forward in the direction of taking some risks in life.
Yeah.
The third card talks about the gift that you will receive. It is Eight of Cups, a lot of cups. You have a lot of emotional thing going on, a lot of mental chatter.
Right. Right. All the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the gift that universe is going to give you is a lot of time alone, where you'll be able to sit and sort your feelings. Spend a lot of time in nature by yourself. Maybe you can plan a solo woman trip in the coming year, and that will be a gift probably from the universe, which will help you sort whatever is going on in your mind, and you know look at the bigger picture, take more risks, move forward in the direction that will be more helpful for you. uh, the fourth card talks about embracing. What embracing means accepting and living the journey which is planned for you. If you keep
All right.
thinking, if you don't want to take risk, if you don't take that leap of faith, you will continue to remain puzzled. But what the card is recommending is move forward cautiously,
All
move
right.
forward
Yes.
cautiously. Okay. Move forward with caution, and you'll be able to reach where you aspire to reach.
Thank you.
Yeah. The last card talks about the next year, next birthday year that you have, the highest priestess. Uh, it talks about staying calm. It talks about good and bad both, that will come your way. Right and wrong that will come your way. You will be required to decide which way to take. There will be temptations, to take the shortcuts, but I would recommend not to take that. And just stay calm, think through, spend a lot of time in nature with yourself, so that you can sort your mind and take things forward.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Berlin. Wishing you a very happy birthday. I hope you have a good year ahead.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Gratitude. Thank you.
Before we say bye to you, Berlin, very quickly, how is it for you?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, it's amazing. And whatever she said about the last year and the present, the mental clutter which is going on, yes, it is absolutely true. It is to the point, whatever she's spoken about. It's to the point. I would say that.
Nice, nice.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Neelu,
Welcome,
for this
Berlin. Happy
opportunity.
birthday.
Thank you. Thank you, Neha, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Berlin. And
Thank you.
fantastic, Neha, for that. I mean, really. And as Berlin herself has said, that everything was bang on. And I'm repeating this again for everybody. How many minutes was this? How many minutes was this? Just a few minutes. Imagine what a 1 hour time period with Neha can bring to you. And imagine what learning this can open up for you. Neha, I have a question for you. What's the fastest reading that you can do with the tarot? Would that be a yes, no?
Yeah, that's a yes, no.
That's a yes,
The
no.
faster, yeah.
Right. So if I ask you right now that, Neha, can we do 4 30-second readings?
We can do.
We can do 30-second readings?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. All right, people, we are at time, but you know what? We're going to do this because experience this also. Before we go into that, quick reminder to everybody, Neha is back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. She's back Monday evening at 6:30 p.m. as well. And your session offers is at 2,999 rupees or $42, and your learning practitioner level is at 7,777 rupees or $107, and practitioner and trainer is at only 9,999 rupees or $137. Rishi has put in a question saying he has to head in somewhere. Can he come back tomorrow to ask? Yes, please, Rishi. And I'm, yes, please. Of course, you can do that. Right now, Neha, videos on, people. Okay, Neha, any instructions for how they need to frame their yes/no question? Because it's 30 seconds, people. We're going to just go. Yeah, there's
Ask the
no
question
now.
which has a yes or no answer. Don't ask me how my job is going to look like.
Right.
No.
Okay.
You can ask, should I change to this job, or can I do this? Yes or no. Simple.
Right. And that's it. That's the one question that is going to be done, right? So people, I can see 2 videos on. So only Nisha and Archana apparently have yes, no questions to ask. Is that true? Okay. More videos have come on. I need to see your videos on. Archana's video. Archana, do you have, I'm making this very clear, people. Have your questions ready in your mind. All right. Because we are doing 30-second bits. So let's get, Archana, give me a nod. Do you have a question ready? Fantastic. Archana Utmani, let's get her on.
Hi,
Hi,
Archana.
Neha. Hi, Neha. This is my first reading. Thank you so much for it. What will be my year next year, my travel?
You need to ask a yes or no question, and you need to tell me a birthday.
Would I be traveling like more or less that way?
You need to tell me a birthday.
17 January 1965.
Okay, let me see whether travel is on cards for you in the coming year. Yes, travel is on cards for you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Archana. And
thank you.
Thank you. This is how fast we're going to move. Keep your questions ready. I can see, I did see Nisha earlier on video on as well. Nisha, give me a nod. You're ready with your question? Precise yes, no question. You ready? Give me a nod. Yes? Okay, come. Go ahead, Nisha.
I'm a beautician, so how will be my year 2023?
Nisha, clear question. Yes, no.
It will be good for the next 2023.
Okay, can I know your date of birth?
16/1/1966.
Okay. It's going to be a year full of struggles, but if you put the right efforts, you will get the desired results.
Okay, fine.
You will have to put in a lot of hard work.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Nisha. Interesting, Neha, because while her question was not specific, it could have just as easily been a question about, will my next 3 months in my business, will it do well, right? That's how you make your question specific, people. Despite that, that's how in-depth a tarot is. It wasn't, her question was not a clear one. The answer still came through. Correct, Neha? Superb. Superb. Namrata's got her hand up. Kruti's here. Sheetal's got her hand up. Okay, Namrata, if we have time, we'll get you on. Sheetal, question ready? Correct? Come. Unmute, Sheetal. Unmute.
Hello?
Now we are able to hear you.
Yeah. Will I find love in this year? Like in the next 6 months, 3 months?
Okay. This is a reverse card. So I'm going to reverse it, read in the reverse way. Yes, you will find love, but be watchful of the kind of person you find. Just be cautious of deception.
I got.
Okay, not trying to scare you, but yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So, I'm not to go into somebody's personal space, but it almost felt like Sheetal had somebody in mind, and now that this is coming, she's like, oh my god, oh no.
But I couldn't lie. I had to tell what the cards say.
Absolutely, no, absolutely, and that is how it is, right, Neha? That is how it is, right? Okay, and who else is here? Dipti had a question also earlier. Sorry, I was not able to bring it up. Let's get Dipti on. Oh, my screen has suddenly jumped.
Yashika, don't raise hand. I'll connect with you separately.
Neha, what is this partiality you're doing on a live call? Yeah, what are you doing? I'm kidding, I'm teasing. Ignore this link.
She's somebody who's been studying with me on various courses from over a year.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. Because if she raises hand, then others will miss opportunity. So I told her not to raise hand.
Right. And that's why I said I'm teasing these people, whoever's not heard that bit. Yeah, she's actually a student with her and can have this opportunity. So Neha's actually being fair to everybody. I was teasing you.
No problem.
Okay.
I didn't want others to lose out on opportunities. So
Absolutely correct. Right. Dipti, go ahead.
Yeah. So my question is, I'm looking forward to start a business with my sister on selling, Jaipuri bed sheets, basically textile. So should I go ahead with it or not? Yes or no?
Your date of birth?
20th May 1978.
20th?
20 May 1978.
Can you tell me your sister's name and date of birth also?
Okay, Nehaa Shaah. And,
Nehaa Shaah.
And hers is 23rd January 1982.
Okay.
Can't hear you.
Mute.
The other card also got pulled alongside, so I am pulling out both for this reading. I think you need to study more on the kind of business you want to do. You need to research more on the business model before you move forward. I think you have a lot of work to do before you kickstart business.
Understood. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dipti, and thank you for that, Neha. I'm actually kind of glad this happened because we got to see an upside card down as well. Even though we've not gone into a full-fledged explanation of that, because that's a huge part of the learning of it, right, Neha? And this thing that happens, what happens when another card gets pulled out? So tarot has a way to deal with that as well. And as the expert, you know that, and you teach it as well. So Neha, very, very, thanks so much for that. This is great fun, and I wish we could just go on with this for another 10-15 minutes. However, we are at time, and we are going to see you in a few hours again at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. Neha, thank you. Amazing call, fantastic offers. Anything you want to say to everybody before we head towards signing off?
So all I would like to share with you guys is that whether you want to practice for others or no, I would still recommend that you learn the practitioner's course because it will help you deal with your day-to-day situation, very easily.
Right.
For yourself, for your family, for your loved ones, what to do, how to do it, what are the blockages, how to clear them, what is the way forward. All of this you'll be able to quickly, understand.
Right. And in fact, this last few things that we've just, this yes, no, is kind of a basic reflection of that, right? Imagine if you could do it for yourself. Should I go into business with my sister? No, you got to do a lot of research first. That's it. And you go do your thing. You're not waiting or dependent on anybody else. Right, Neha? Right. All right. Great. Awesome time, Neha. And Berlin, wishing you a very happy birthday in advance. Once again, lucky you, you got a personal year reading from Neha, everything bang on for you. We got little glimpses into tarot is a very vast world. So
Yes.
get these few beautiful glimpses in. What a delight for all of us, Neha. Thank you so much once again. And people reminding you, session 2,999 rupees only, or $42. Practitioner course only, training, sorry, only 7,777 rupees, or $107. Practitioner and trainer only 9,999 rupees and $137. And with that, happy Saturday ahead, everybody. Awesome weekend ahead. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. India time. Neha, thank you so much. Much love to
Thank
you.
you, Neelu, so much. It was a pleasure having this call with you, and thank you for all the energy that you brought to the call.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And from Team Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies, that is goodbye and good night for a short period. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, Amrish. Thanks, Shilpa, for being there, and yeah, for the motivation you bring in when I just see your names on the calls. Bye,
Bye.
guys. See you all around tomorrow.